I don't. Something tells me that it isn't.
It's not what I would have imagined, but like, you know, the real things that I always wanted. You know, my first movie I did with Francis Ford Coppola, and it was like one of the great experiences of my life. And so, like, and I had a great part, and it is in the sense that every time I get to work with people like Ron or the cast, or have a part that's this great, I don't really care what genre it is or what world it takes place in, as long as it's something that has like a real story behind it and that I would want to go see, which this definitely is that.
Well, it sounds like, Alden, that you're so locked into the family that is formed in a production like this.
Yeah.
Is there a bit of sadness when it wraps?
Yeah.
And even though you're out doing promo tour and you see them every once in a while, it's done. I mean, is there some separation anxiety, or, I mean, do you miss these people?
Yeah, well, actually, for me, doing publicity is the time they got to hang out in London a lot more than I did, because I was like, I was basically in every day of the shoot. So this press tour has been a great opportunity. We went to Cannes together, we were in London, and we all flew on a plane together, and it's just hanging out with all these people. We're not worried about learning what you have to do for the next day.
Right.
is really fun. That's where that's been really fun.
So when we watch Han Solo, we're going to see an energy on the screen that was actually a fun energy, because you guys really had fun.
Oh, absolutely. And it's hard not to, especially because these things are so real. It's like in any scene where there's explosions going on, those explosions were really going on, you know, and just like every Star Wars movie has its own like, kind of little crew, and our crew was just great.
And you know, I saw the trailer during the Marvel movie, and I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I came in the next day and I said I want to see this movie because it just looks like it's so much fun.
It is really fun. I think that's what's special about it. That's why I'm excited for lots of kids to see it and everything like that. It is just like really fun.
Well, Alden, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I could just pick your brain for hours over what it is, not only about the film, but you and your career. I just think it's so interesting. Now we have to go back to a boring show. I'm going to miss you. Like the energy you had on the set, we have now with you here. Right. It's about to just be sucked right out. Anyway, Alden Ehrenreich, of course, it's Han Solo in Solo, a Star Wars story. Alden, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Great to be here. Thanks very much.
Live tweeting every morning. Follow us on Twitter at Elvis Duran Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
In today's connected world, it takes just one weak link and your personal information can get into the wrong hands. Good thing new LifeLock with Norton now has protection for your identity and devices. Join at lifelock.com and use promo code Elvis for an extra 10% off your first year.
JJS traffic info now.
Taking one last look at ChooseNissan.com. Traffic cameras, interstates, and secondaries in pretty good shape. A little bit of congestion in Salem. Wreck on the right shoulder, southbound 81 approaching mile marker 134, so expect a bit of a backup if you are headed that way. Hall, your Roanoke Lynchburg traffic.
This report is brought to you by NBC. Tonight, summer's #1 hit, America's Got Talent, returns for a brand new season of jaw-dropping talent with judges Simon, Heidi Howie, and Mel B. The premiere of America's Got Talent. Followed by the premiere of World Dance tonight on NBC.
Can a mountain sunrise awaken something deep inside us? A winding trail, the path to what we've been yearning for. In West Virginia, you can look for answers in rolling hills and hidden waterfalls, and get back in touch with things that feel authentic and pure. Ask yourself if there's a feeling you've been missing. Then listen to the voice that's calling you to a place that's almost heaven.
Wait, is that someone?
Are you searching for a city that stirs your soul? Then let your feet carry you to Charleston, West Virginia. Discover live music 7 nights a week, riverfront concerts, a vibrant and eclectic food scene. And right now, the Clay Center for the Arts and Sciences is hosting the world-famous exhibit, 30 Americans. A showcase of works by many of the top modern African-American artists. This city is an idyllic
I think we're about to the door, too.
Find your version of heaven at wvtourism.com.
Summer is the time to act on your dreams about your future, your hopes, and your career. At Norfolk State University, we see the future in you. With over 30 undergraduate programs, you'll find your passion and be able to pursue it. Whether you choose business,
I have one place on all my money.
cybersecurity, or any other rewarding area of study, Norfolk State
newsletters are dedicated to helping you turn your dreams for the future into reality. To learn more and apply to Norfolk State, visit nsu.edu/apply.
Sign up for the VIP Club at WJJS.com. You'll be the first to find out about contests, concerts, and more. Brought to you by WC Vapor. WC Vapor Company offers promo if you want 50% off all regular price
How
e-liquids.
about you
Visit them in Roanoke, Salem, Christiansburg, and now in Forest. Or visit WCVaporCompany.com.
Introducing Purdue University Global, a world-class university tailored for adults within a
One
world-class
time I
university
did turn
system.
cold
It's not
because
your
you
typical
know it was
university.
gay Roadblox.
It's online with over 100 programs
See the
and
car?
one mentor, which makes it a modern
And
degree
he
made
got
for the
me.
working adult. So it works with you. With Purdue Global, education's accessible.
Well, Spider-Man
Give you skills
actually.
today for success tomorrow. Visit PurdueGlobal.edu.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My name is John Hope Bryant. I wear a suit today because my dad wore a suit when I was growing up. The kids want to be rap stars, athletes, and drug dealers all too often because that's what they see.
DJ, guess what? What? Phone's broken. What happened?
Started glitching yesterday. Hope is in a box academy.
Oh.
Go to OperationHope.org today.
You really just broke that?
Once again, visit us on the web at OperationHope.org.
Capital One presents Congress finalizing the Louisiana Purchase.
Napoleon will never go for our offer. It's too low. He's too low. You're a nincompoop. Oh, Jefferson has something. Gentlemen, I've just received word from my Capital One app. The Louisiana Purchase is complete.
Instant purchase notifications from Capital One, so you won't miss a purchase. Technology this helpful could make history.
What's in your wallet?
Not available for debit cards. Capital One Bank USA NA.
Elvis Duran and the JJS Morning Show. Significant Others Podcast with Ronnie Scalzo.
Hey everybody, it's Ronnie from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and each month I sit down with one member of our show's significant others to find out more about their relationship. Who wears the pants, who changes diapers, who walks the dog, and of course how they fell in love. Garrett's wife